We think of our bedrooms as safe places, a sanctuary to retreat from the chaos of the world. But what if that peace was an illusion? What if something else was already there, watching, waiting, and whispering?
Have you ever felt unseen eyes watching you in the dark? Welcome to Nightfall Crypt, where shadows whisper, the unknown lingers, and every story is waiting for you to listen, if you dare.
It was a night like any other. I was either a freshman or a sophomore, still young enough to feel invincible, but old enough to know when something didn't feel right. It must have been a weekend or some kind of school break, because I remember not worrying about waking up early. Like usual, I crawled into bed around 11 o'clock p.m. Instead of sleeping, I started scrolling on my phone like I always did. Just the soft glow of the screen and the familiar comfort of my covers. Until something broke the rhythm of normalcy. A whisper. At first, I thought it was just in my head. You know, that weird trick your ears play when you're too deep into silence. But this wasn't that. It wasn't internal. It was real. What made it worse, what froze my blood, was that the whisper didn't sound human. It was rapid, garbled like someone was speaking into a fan, or like a vinyl record playing at the wrong speed. If you've ever watched the Mandela catalog, you know that eerie, corrupted voice the alternates use. That's the best way I can describe it. It was like that, but happening in my room. I froze, my eyes wide, ears straining to catch more. It was coming from the direction of my closet, or maybe behind the wall. It was impossible to pinpoint, like the sound was slipping between dimensions. Then it stopped. Only for a second, before starting again. Louder this time, layered whispers overlapping. I don't even remember consciously deciding to move. My body just reacted. I threw off the blanket, grabbed my jeans, and yanked them on in a panic. I burst through the door like I was escaping a fire. My parents hadn't gone to bed yet. Thank God. If they had, I think I would have lost it completely. I didn't try to explain much. I just said I couldn't sleep in my room. My sister, thankfully, let me crash in hers for the night. The next day, I tried to rationalize it. Maybe it was my imagination, maybe I was just tired. Maybe there was a draft causing something weird in the walls. But the fear I felt wasn't something you could just shake off. It was primal. Something deep inside me knew that what I heard wasn't meant to be heard by humans. For weeks after that, I avoided being alone in my room at night. I kept music playing, left the door open, kept the lights on. My family didn't think much of it. They chalked it up to nerves or bad dreams. But I know what I heard. It wasn't the house settling. It wasn't my mind playing tricks on me. Something whispered to me that night. And sometimes, when I'm alone and the house is quiet, I swear I still hear it. Whispers, distorted, fast, and wrong. Some say sleep is a doorway to other dimensions, that when we lay still in the silence, we open ourselves to things we don't understand. Maybe it was a trick of the mind. Or maybe, just maybe, something spoke to me that night, and I wasn't supposed to hear it. So tell me, if you heard something whispering in your room, would you listen?
And so, the shadows stretch further, and the mystery only deepens. But this is far from the end. It's merely the beginning. What lingers beyond the door? Who is whispering your name? And what is that shifting in the corner of your eye? The answers await in the next chapter of these chilling tales. Subscribe to Nightfall Crypt and hit the notification bell. because the crypt's secrets are endless and the darkness never sleeps. Until next time, stay in the light if you can.